Hello all, good morning to one and all. Today I am going to discuss about well-formed formulas in discrete mathematics. This is K. Pushpa Rani, Associate Professor, Department of CSE, MLR Institute of Technology. So in this today's lecture, we are going to discuss about what is the definition of well-formed formulas, what are the examples we need to take to understand whether it is a well-formed formula or it is not a well-formed formula. If it is not a well-formed formula, what is the reason? We need to understand by taking some examples. So first of all, consider what is meant by well-formed formula. What is the definition? Well-formed formula is an expression. It is an expression. What that expression consisting of variables. That variables may be capital letters or it is a small letters. Variables. P, Q, or these are the variables, capital letters, and also parenthesis and connective symbols like and or. Okay, then it is a well-formed formula. What is the definition? Well-formed formula is an expression. That expression consisting of a variables. The variables are capital letters or it is a small letters also, but parenthesis and also connectives. So, in the case of well-formed formula, it contains balanced parenthesis. Balanced parenthesis means left parenthesis and right parenthesis. And also, if it is a connective is a binary operator, it consisting of two prepositions. That is the basic important thing we need to understand before going to the well-formed formula. So, in the case of expression is a combination of operands and operator. What are the operands here? Operands are the prepositions. P, Q are called as operands. P, Q are called as operands. Whereas this and operator, these connectives are called as operators. So, an expression is a consisting of a operands and operators. Here the operators are connective symbols like and operator, or operator, not operator, conditional operator, or it is a biconditional operator. Whereas operands are prepositions. That is P, Q, or all these are the operands. Those are nothing but a prepositions. Now let us discuss about what is meant by statement formula. What is meant by statement formula? Statements that do not contain any connectives are called as atomic statement or it is a simple statements. All those statement formulas are well-formed formulas. For example, Ramu is a boy. Ramu is a boy. In this sentence, there is no connective. So, if it is not any connectives are present in this notation, then it is called as a atomic statement or it is a simple statement. These statements are represented by using the notation called P or it is a Q or it is a or. We can use any type of statement variable. These are called as a well-formed formula. All the atomic statements are denoted by using the notation called preposition. Those prepositions are well-formed formulas. Those statements are called as well-formed formulas. First one is atomic statements are well-formed formulas. If it is denoted by using the notations called P, Q, or. Next. Second rule for well-formed formulas is statements that contain one or more primary statements called molecular or composite statements. That means any statement consisting of a two sentences. Any statement consisting of a two sentences. Ramu is a boy and he is studying class 5. So, these are the two sentences. These two sentences are connected by using the connective called and. How it is denoted? P and Q. This is a combination. The combination of two statements are combined together by using the logical connective. These are called as a well-formed formulas. That may be negation P or P and Q, P or Q. These are called as a compound statement. all the compound statements are well-formed formulas. All the atomic statements are also well-formed formulas. Before going to discuss about the well-formed formulas, we need to follow some rules and regulations. What are the rules of well-formed formulas? A statement variable standing alone. What is a statement variable? So that may be capital letter P, okay, or it is a Q. A statement formula standing alone, only P or only Q, or it may be negation P, negation Q, all are the well-formed formulas. Second rule, if P is a well-formed formula, then negation P is also a well-formed formula. Only statement variable is a well-formed formula. That statement variable contains a unary operator called negation, that is also well-formed formula. And third one is a, if P and Q are well-formed formulas, then P or Q, P and Q, P conditional Q, P biconditional Q are also well-formed formulas. These are the three rules we need to follow before check whether it is a well-formed formula or not. A statement variable is also well-formed formula. A statement variable which contains a negation operator is also well-formed formula. If P and Q are well-formed formulas, then P or Q, P and Q, P conditional Q, P biconditional Q are also well-formed formulas. Now let us discuss some examples on well-formed formula. So negation P is a well-formed formula. Negation P is a well-formed formula. Next, P conditional Q. Here it is a parenthesis, and whatever the result we got in P conditional Q, that result is applied to the Q is also well-formed formula. There is a balanced parenthesis. Negation Q then or P is also well-formed formula. Next, now coming to the second part. Why it is not a well-formed formula? Negation P or Q is a well-formed formula, but here there is no parenthesis. I'll discuss the definition. Well-formed formula consisting of an expression, that expression consisting of a parenthesis and connective statement variable. Statement variable is present, connective is present, but there is no parenthesis. Suppose if you take the parenthesis for the statement, then it becomes a well-formed formula. But there is no parenthesis in this case, so it is not a well-formed formula. Next, P or Q. Up to this part, it is okay. Then and is there. But here there is no connective. Here there is a balanced parenthesis is present. For PQ, there is no connective symbol. But if it is not a connective symbol between two prepositions, it is not a well-formed formula. Next, P or Q. Okay, P and Q is there, implies then it is a OR operator. OR operator does not, OR operator is a binary operator. So for binary operator, minimum it requires two prepositions, but only one preposition we can't perform the operation. So it is not a well-formed formula. Well-formed formula contains connectives, parentheses, statement variables, but it should be in the specific order. Here in this example, so for this operator, it is a binary operator. It requires two operands, that is nothing but two prepositions are required. Here only one preposition is present, so it is not a well-formed formula. So what we have discussed up to now. So what is meant by well-formed formulas? What are the rules we need to follow for the well-formed formulas? And some examples whether they are well-formed formulas or not. If it is not a well-formed formula, what is the reason? That is discussed now. Okay. Thank you.